Hello everyone, this is Satish Kumar. How are you all? I hope everyone is safe in this COVID pandemic situation and take care your health. Take care of your health, take care of your premises, take care of your family members. Okay, thank you. So in this session we are going to discuss about the problems on frequencies, bandwidths when time domain equation of AM signal is given. This is Satish Kumar, lecturer in Electronics and Communication Engineering, working at Government Polytechnic, Masaptank, Hyderabad in Telangana state. I am dealing analog communication subject, which is one of the important subjects in Diploma in EC in Telangana state in C18 curriculum. This is in third semester. In analog communication subject, it contains 6 chapters, out of which 5 chapters are completed. Now we are in 6th chapter, that is engineering applications. In this chapter it includes all the problems related to the remaining 5 chapters. So till now we calculated problems on noise and problems on power of AM signal. Now we are going to calculate the frequencies of upper lower sideband, bandwidth from the given data of time domain equation of AM signal. Right. So in the last class we compared the time domain equation by using this one. Right, in example 2, a audio frequency signal of 10 sine 2 pi into 500t is used to amplitude modulate a carrier of 500 sine, not 550 sine 2 pi into 10 to the power of 5t. Then calculate A modulation index, B sideband frequencies, C amplitude of each sideband frequencies, bandwidth required, total power delivered to the load of 600 ohms. So for a standard equation, I'll tell how to write the time domain equation, and from that how to calculate the frequencies. The standard equation of any signal is, small signal, V is equal to Vm, where Vm is the maximum value or peak value, sine 2 pi ft. If it is carrier, then it becomes Vc is equal to capital Vc sine 2 pi fct. If it is modulating signal, then it came Vm, sometimes Em, capital Vm, where M is not maximum, it is modulating signal, sine 2 pi fm t. Generally this 2 pi fm is nothing but theta m. General formula of any sinusoidal equation is Vm sin theta, right? So when a time domain equation is given, or when sinusoidal equation is given, let us suppose there is a signal, whose value is, let us say, 10 sin 2 pi into 3000 t. So from this the maximum value is Vm is equal to 10 volts, the frequency equal to 3000 hertz. So it is simply compared with the standard equation, that is, here this is Vm sin 2 pi f into t, where f is equal to 300000 hertz and Vm is equal to 10 volts. So this is the way how to calculate, how to find out the values of peak value as well as frequency from the sinusoidal equation. So from these values you can calculate the amplitudes of upper sideband, lower sideband. Similarly, the frequencies of upper sideband and lower sideband, even you can calculate the bandwidth, right? So when you look at this problem, they provided 10 sin 2 pi 500 t is the audio signal frequency. That means audio signal is your modulating signal only. So that means Vm is equal to 10 sin 2 pi 500 t. From this Vm is equal to 10 volts, Fm is equal to 500 hertz. That is about modulating signal values. Similarly, the carrier has got an equation of 50 sin 2 pi into 10 to the power of 5 t. The carrier value, the carrier time domain equation is Vc is equal to capital Vc sin 2 pi fc into t. That means 50 sin 2 pi into 10 to the power of 5 into t. So from this, what is Vc, what is the peak value of carrier? Here it is, compare this with standard equation. Vc equal to 50 volts and Fc is equal to, compare, Fc equal to 2 pi gets cancels, Fc becomes 10 to the power of 5 hertz. That means 100 kilohertz. So from these two things you can tell, one thing is modulating signal peak value is 10 volts, modulating signal frequency is 500 hertz, whereas carrier peak value is 50 volts, carrier frequency is 10 to the power of 5 hertz. Then you can write down these values. Vc 50, Vm 10, Fc 10 to the power of 5 or 100 kilohertz, Fm 500 hertz. Or you can write in terms of kilohertz, that is equal to 0.5 kilohertz. So from this you are asked to calculate. In the problem they provided these equations. You are asked to calculate modulation index, sideband frequencies. How to calculate modulation index? So for modulation index they have given formula, m is equal to Vm by Vc. You know what is Vm? 10. What is Vc? 50. 1 by 5. 0.2 or 20%. The value of modulation index. Vm by Vc is one of the formula for calculating modulation index when time domain equations or sinusoidal equations are given for modulating signal as well as carrier signal. Vm by Vc. And what is the next sum? Sideband frequencies. Sideband frequencies f USB is equal to fc plus fm. What is fc? 100 kilohertz. What is both should be in kilohertz only. What is the value of sideband? This one here, modulated signal 0.5. So 100 plus 0.5, that gives you 100.5 kilohertz is the upper sideband. Similarly, lower sideband. For lower sideband, the formula is very simple: fc minus fm. fc is equal to 100 kilohertz minus 0.5 kilohertz is the modulated signal frequency. So 100 minus 0.5, 99.5 kilohertz is the lower sideband frequency. Upper sideband is 100.5, lower sideband is 99.5. Next, amplitude of each sideband frequencies. What is the amplitude of each sideband frequencies? So to calculate amplitude of each sideband frequency, you should remember the time domain equation of AM wave. What is the time domain equation of AM wave? Or even you can remember frequency spectrum also. I'll write the time domain equation of AM wave. VAM is equal to VC sine or cos, it is up to you. VC 2 pi FCT plus MVC by 2 sine 2 pi FC plus FM into T plus MVC by 2 sine 2 pi FC minus FM into T. So these are the three signals that are there in AM time domain equation. One is VC sin 2 by FC is the carrier signal, MVC by 2 sin 2 by FC plus FM into is the upper sideband signal, MVC by 2 2 pi FC minus FM into T is the lower sideband signal. So from this, if you observe any signal, it contains some standard maximum value sine of theta. That's peak value is the VC is the carrier peak value, MVC by 2 is the peak value of upper sideband, MVC by 2 is the peak value of lower sideband. That is, these are the amplitudes of different signals. So from this, what is the amplitude of carrier VC? What is the amplitude of upper sideband MVC by 2? What is the amplitude of lower sideband MVC by 2? So that means the formula for amplitude or peak value of or component value of any sideband is MVC by 2. MVC by 2. Then you can calculate MVC by 2. The formula for calculating amplitude of sideband frequencies or sidebands are MVC by 2. This is the amplitude of sideband, upper sideband or even lower sideband also. M value 0.2 into VC. What is the value of VC carrier? 50 by 2. 2 cancels, 50 into 0.1, 5. It's 5 volts. This is also same as lower sideband peak value also. So 5 volts is the amplitude of each sideband signal or sideband frequencies. So we calculated modulation index, we calculated sideband frequencies, we calculated amplitude of each sideband, and we need to calculate bandwidth and total power delivered to the load of 600 ohms. Bandwidth, what is the formula for bandwidth? The formula for bandwidth is, it's very simple, 2 into fm, or you can do in another way also. Bandwidth is twice the frequency of modulating signal. What is the frequency of modulating signal? From the time domain equation of modulating signal, which is 10 sine 2 pi into 500t. So this is the frequency of your modulating signal. That means 2 into 500. 1000 hertz is the bandwidth, or 1 kilohertz is the bandwidth of AM signal. What is the value of bandwidth of in this problem? So for calculating bandwidth, no need of carrier signal, just you need only modulating signal. Bandwidth always depends on modulating signal. The definition itself, bandwidth is a range of frequencies where information is available or modulated signal is available in the modulated signal. So bandwidth is 1000 hertz. Or you can calculate from upper sideband frequency minus lower sideband also. The formula for bandwidth is one more formula. In general, bandwidth equal to upper sideband highest frequency minus lowest frequency. That is here upper sideband frequency minus lower sideband frequency. Here upper sideband is 100.5 minus 99.5. That gives around 1000 or 1 kilohertz. 5 cancels, 100 minus 99, 1, 1000 hertz. This is also another way to calculate bandwidth. Total power, what is the formula of total power? The formula for total power is very simple. When carrier power is given, the total power is equal to PC into 1 plus m square by 2, and here PC is nothing but VC square by 2R, because carrier power depends on carrier signal peak value. If it is AC signal, the power is equal to mean square value, whereas it is DC signal, the power is equal to V square by R. So Vc square by 2R. So you know the modulation index, and we have calculated, and they provided load resistance. So from this, total power is equal to Vc square by 2R into 1 plus m square by 2. Here Vc is equal to 50, R equal to 600 ohms, m equal to 0.2, isn't it? And it gives 2.125 watts. The value is 2.125 watts is the total power in AM signal when the load value is 600 ohm. this is the way to calculate the modulation index, frequencies, bandwidth and power when their equations are given. And simply when the equations are given, first you need to compare with the standard equation and find out the frequencies and the peak values. With the help of frequencies and peak values, you can calculate modulation index, bandwidth as well as your total power also. In example 3, a 1000 kHz carrier is simultaneously modulated with 300 Hz, 800 Hz, 1 kHz audio sine waves. What will be the frequencies present at the output? For a single modulating signal, there are 2 sidebands. For 2 modulating signal, there are 4 sidebands. For 5 modulating signal, there are 5 sidebands. Here there are 3 modulating signals, then there are 6 sidebands. Out of 6, 3 upper sideband and 3 lower sideband. 300, 800 and 1 kHz. Because frequency should be have same units, if the carrier is kilohertz, convert all the modulating signal frequencies into kilohertz. So I will do in a blank page. 300, 800 and 1 kilo. Thousand kilohertz is the carrier frequency, and first modulating signal frequency is 300 Hz. Convert into kilohertz, which gives 0.3 kilohertz, and second one vachesi 800 Hz, which is equal to 0.8 kilohertz. FM2, FM3 1 kilohertz. So these are the 3 modulating signals. It is a multitone AM or multitone amplitude modulation. So when you look at the frequency spectrum of any AM signal, if there is a one message, you will get 2 sidebands. One is upper sideband, another one is lower sideband. When there are 2 messages, you will get 2 upper sidebands and 2 lower sidebands. When there are 3 modulating signals, you will get 3 upper sidebands and 3 lower sidebands. And these 2 are separated by a gap of FM1. These 2 are separated by a gap of FM2 with FC, and these 2 are separated with a gap of FM3. Or in other words, frequency of upper sideband frequency and lower sideband frequency of first sideband is equal to FC minus FM1, FC plus FM1, FC minus FM1. So from this, what is the upper sideband frequency for 300 Hz, that is FM1. FC, what is FC? 1000 kilohertz, minus what is FM1? 0.3, because all the frequencies should be expressed in same units. So 1000 minus 0.3, 999.7 kilohertz. Sorry, it is plus means This is plus 1000 plus 0.3, 1000.3 kilohertz. Similarly, for lower sideband frequency for 300 hertz of modulating signal, 1000 minus 0.3, which gives 999.7 kilohertz. So these are the two sidebands for first modulating signal. Similarly, for second modulating signal, take one more blank page. Upper sideband frequency for second modulating signal, Fc minus Fm plus Fm2, 1000 kilohertz plus what is Fm2, 800 hertz or 0.8 kilohertz, which gives 1000.8 kilohertz. Lower sideband frequency Fc minus Fm2, 1000 minus 0.8, which gives 999.2 kilohertz. Similarly, for third modulating signal whose frequency is 1 kilohertz, there are two sidebands for 1 kilohertz signal also, that is upper sideband frequency for third modulating signal whose value is equal to carrier frequency plus its modulating frequency Fm3. What is Fm3? Fc equal to 1000 kilohertz and modulating signal frequency is 1 kilohertz. 1001 kilohertz is the upper sideband. Similarly, lower sideband frequency for third modulating signal Fc minus Fm3 is equal to 1000 minus 1, 999 kilohertz is the lower sideband frequency. So there are three upper sidebands and three lower sidebands. The upper sideband frequencies are 1001, 999.7, 999.2. Sorry, 1001, 1000.3, 1000.8. For lower sidebands, 999 kilohertz, 999.7 kilohertz, 999.2 kilohertz. These are the three lower sidebands and three upper sidebands. So here they have given like this. This is example 3. There are two more problems. We'll do two more problems and we'll do other problems in the next class. Example number 4. This is the problem we are doing right now. A carrier wave with amplitude 12 volts and frequency 10 megahertz is amplitude modulated to 50% level with a modulating frequency of 1 kilohertz. Write down the equation of the above wave and sketch the waveform in frequency domain. So they are asking to write the time domain equation when they provided the values or parameters of AM wave. They gave peak value of carrier, frequency of the carrier, modulation index value, frequency of modulating signal. So for that you need to remember the time domain equation of AM signal. There are two different forms. One is writing expanded form of carrier upper and lower sideband, and another one is unexpanded form. First I'll give the standard equation of AM wave. For that I'll take a blank page. AM equation or time domain equation. This is unexpanded form of AM. VAM is equal to VC into 1 plus M sin or cos. It is up to you. You can write sin or cos. I'll write cos. 2 pi FM, here inside the brackets FM, into cos 2 pi FCT. This is the standard time domain equation of AM signal in unexpanded form, where VC is the peak value of carrier, M is the modulation index, FM is the frequency of the modulating signal, FC is the frequency of the carrier signal. In this equation they provided the values of carrier amplitude, carrier frequency, modulating signal frequency and modulation index. First you write down the values. 12 volts 10 megahertz, VC equal to 12 volts, FC equal to 10 megahertz, M equal to 50%, that is 0.5, or it is also written as 50%. And FC, what is the value of FC? Can you recollect FC value? 1 kilohertz. So can you write down the time domain equation? Yes. What is the time domain equation? First term VC. What is the value of VC? 12 volts. So write 12 into 1 plus, what is the value of M? 0.5 into cos or sin, it is up to you, 2 pi FM. What is the value of FM? 1K into T, close the bracket, into cos of 2 pi into FC. What is the value of FC? FC value is 10 megahertz. 10 into 10 to the power of 6 into T. This is the standard time domain equation of AM signal in unexpanded form. You multiply, you will get expanded form. When you multiply 2 pi into 10 mega, you will get 6283.2. When you multiply this 1 mega, sorry, 6283 into 0.2, when you multiply with 1k, and 2 pi, when you multiply with 10 mega, you will get 62.83 into 10 to the power of 6. 2 pi means 3.14 into 2, that is 6.28. Upper sideband frequency FC plus FM, FC 10 megahertz, 1 kilohertz. Write down the equation of the above wave and sketch the waveform in frequency domain. Here we have written the time domain equation, but we did not multiply. 2 pi into 1k you will get 62.83. 2 pi into 10 mega you will get 62.83 into 10 to the power of 6. Here 66,283. This is 600 and 283. Here 62.83 into 10 to the power of 6. Next, how to draw the signal in frequency domain. For frequency domain representation, you need to know carrier frequency, upper sideband frequency, and lower sideband frequency, C minus Fm. Similarly, your values, this is MVC and these are MVC by 2. For that, what is the upper sideband frequency? FU, FC plus FM. FC equal to 10 mega minus FM 1k. Represent 1k in terms of mega because both should be in same units. So 10 mega minus 1k is nothing but 0.001 mega. Sorry, plus these two are plus. Then upper sideband equal to 10.001 megahertz is the upper sideband frequency. Similarly, lower sideband frequency, the formula is similar to above frequency, FC minus FM. What is FC? 10 mega minus 1k. Represent 1k in terms of mega. 10 mega minus 1k means in terms of mega 0.001 mega. Then 10 mega, 10 minus 0.001, 9. 999. So you know the upper sideband, you know the lower sideband. Similarly, you need to know the component value or peak value. VC is equal to 12 volts and MVC by 2, and similarly MVC. It's very difficult to calculate this one. Can you calculate this one? Yes, you can calculate, right? Because VC, they provided VC 12 volts and they have given modulation index also, M equal to 50%. Hence you can calculate MVC by 2, 0.5 into 12 by 2, 0.5 into 6, that is 0.6 into 0.5, that is 3 volts. Similarly, MVC, it's not MVC, it is VC. The amplitude of carrier VC, that is 12 volts. Then you know upper sideband frequency, that is 10.001. Lower sideband frequency 9.999, they are mega. And VC 12 volts, FC 10 mega, MVC by 2, 3. So from these things, you can draw the frequency spectrum like this. Here it is 10 mega, here it is 9.999 mega, here it is 10.001 mega, and here the voltage is 12 volts. Here the voltage is MEC by 2. What is MEC? 3 volts. On x-axis frequency and y-axis voltage. This is the frequency spectrum or frequency domain representation of the above AM signal. Carrier frequency 10 mega, lower side band is 9.99 mega, upper side band is 10.001 mega. Peak values are 12 volts is the carrier value, 3 volts is the peak value of each side band. This is frequency domain representation or simply frequency spectrum. Example number 5. A sinusoidal carrier voltage of 80 volts, amplitude and 1 megahertz frequency is amplitude modulated by a sinusoidal voltage of 5 kilohertz producing 50% modulation. Calculating the amplitude and frequency of lower and upper side bands. What is the given data? 80 volts and 1 mega. They provided VC equal to 80 volts, FC equal to 1 mega, FM is equal to, and modulation index equal to 50%, that is 0.5. What is the frequency of modulated signal? 5 kilohertz. 5 kilohertz. Then it's our duty to calculate amplitude and frequencies of lower and upper side bands. What is the formula for amplitudes of side bands? The formula for amplitude side bands is, the amplitude of side band is nothing but MVC by 2 for both upper and lower side bands. Upper side band as well as lower side band also. M 0.5. What is the VC value? 80 volts by 2. 2 4 40 into 0.5, 20. 20 volts is the peak value of lower side band as well as upper side band. Frequencies. Upper side band frequency FU is equal to FC minus FC plus FM. FC is equal to, what is the value of FC? They have provided 1 mega, 5 kilo. Convert all them into megahertz. This is 1 mega, 10 mega, 1 mega, 5 kilohertz. This is 1 mega plus 5 kilohertz can be represented as 0.005 mega. Then upper side band frequency is 1.005 mega. Similarly, for lower side band frequency is FC minus FM, 1 mega minus 0.005 mega, then 9.995 mega hertz is the lower side band frequency. okay, it's not 1 mega, it's not 10 mega, it is 1 mega, right? 1 mega means, just I did a mistake here. Here it is 1 mega is 1.0, yes, 9.91, both are in megahertz, right? Correct. So in this way you can calculate the frequencies and amplitude of sidebands by using a formula, right? So with this I'll stop. So in today's session we derived the time domain equation from the given data, and from the given data we derived the time domain equation. From the given time domain equation we derived the parameters, and even from the values we can calculate the bandwidth as well as frequencies of sidebands in AM signal. In the next session we do problems on frequency modulation. Thank you. Have a nice day.